welcome to NBA 2K TV. We have a packed episode for you this week with tips on getting better at the game, as always, and we also have a special guest with insight on handling.
Now, as you're watching, we've included an Easter egg with 2K TV Interactive. So pay attention to the question because one is worth a big VC reward.
Which question? Well, we won't tell, but a hint, it's hiding in plain sight or right in front of your eyes.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. All right, everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. A look at the starting group here for Denver. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Barber in at the 3, small forward. And for San Antonio, Pascal Siakam out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Buckner in at the point. Well, this game has that extra juice tonight. 2 NBA Cup group winners going at it.
Yeah, these have been 2 of the best Cup teams in the West. This should be a fantastic game. A spot in the semifinals is on the line.
P. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Siakam. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Here's Buckner. Down low. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Here are the Nuggets with the ball. To the paint. Here's P. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Now here's Siakam. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Barber with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
To the inside, P. Siakam pulls down the board. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Wembanyama finds Vassell. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Buckner from downtown. Drills it from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's P. Over to the wing. Here's Barber. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's P. He's covered by Siakam. Vassell outside. Goes up at the stripe. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Spurs, not a bad place to be, holding on to that number 2 spot.
When I look at Denver, they've really delivered so far, playing with incredible energy and just steamrolling lesser teams.
And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Here's Buckner, 9 points in his last outing. Again, the miss by the Spurs. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Going inside, pass to Shepherd. Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, nice shot by Buckner.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
And Jokic throws it down.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Poke loose. In transition. Here's P. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. P's got 6.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Vassell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pass to P. Launches it. Rebound by San Antonio. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here's Shepard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Here's Buckner. He's got 5, 6 to shoot, and the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Buckner. Six on the shot clock. Wembanyama, the pass to Markkanen.
Right now, they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after that.
And another miss by Denver.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Buckner, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant. How much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years, too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
Now here's Siakam. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Buckner. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. 8-point game. Here's P. Jokic with it. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Markkanen. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Jokic against Markkanen. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 8.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
Here's Bridges. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Count it.
You know, we've seen Bridges knock down threes, but I think this is his sweet spot, that 15 to 19-foot range.
Murray. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Boeheim. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Offensive rebound. P passes to Jokic. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Boeheim, defended by Murray. Irving against Murray. Bridges outside. With the drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Bridges has gotten his second bucket.
Oh, I love the athleticism he brings to the table. Bridges can really score on the move and still maintain control of his body in those tight windows.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Spurs trail by 8. Irving looking around. The three. No good that time.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Yep, that one's good. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Love. He's scoreless. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked Coach what the plan is for slowing down Jamal Murray. They said, honestly, it comes down to team defense. You need to be aware of where Jamal is at all times. He can light you up. But Murray also can dish it, so we have to be smart guarding him. Always a difficult task defending the talented Canadian Jamal Murray. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Here's Shepard. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights, he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that when you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges. Most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with it. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
Here's P. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here they come with numbers in transition. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Bridges. 9 points in the game. Here's Boeheim, defended by Murray. They get it again. Hodges. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
He gets it in there. He's got 18 points in the game.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Got a hand on it. Here's Shepard. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Bridges. 11 points for him last game against New Orleans.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Hodges taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Pass to P. Back to Murray. Here's Vaughn. Here's P. Nails it from 3. P's got 23.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Bridges misses. Denver leading by 14. Murray passes to Vaughn. Here's P. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. San Antonio ball. In for the Nuggets, Jalen Noel.
Outside Irving. From the line. That shot is off. And so it's Denver up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
We've got Wembanyama. He's out there with Lauren Markkanen, and it's Buckner in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Pass to Vaughn. Outside Noel. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Vaughn, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 14. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. Couldn't finish the job in regulation, but things came together for them in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Noel's gotten his first bucket of the night. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, BA. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
Here's P. The rebound by Hodges. Hodges has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Buckner. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Denver. P's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Oh, it's stolen. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Outside for Wembanyama. Outside Irving. Pass to Buckner. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Denver. P's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Oh, swiped away. To the right side, puts up a 3. Vaughn, no good. Spurs trail by 14. Here's Wembanyama. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Stolen by Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Wembanyama. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
Here's Hodges. Clock at 6. Here's Buckner. Makes good on the step-back jumper. He has 7.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Irving.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Here's Pickett. Here's P. And the layup is good off the glass. P's got 6 here in the quarter.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Buckner. 7 points in the game. Markkanen inside. And here's Siakam for 3. Barber with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
P passes to Pickett. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Murray's checked in for Denver. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, P in their last time out against the Spurs was all business. He added 43 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Now here's Jokic. He's coming off a 25-point game against San Antonio.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
Here's Buckner.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for San Antonio.
He's perfect from the line this time. Denver leading by 14. Outside Murray. Here's P. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Buckner. 9 points in the game. Into the lane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
23.
All right, let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month. The Nuggets, number 1.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Love is checked in for San Antonio. Miles Bridges comes in for Larry Markkanen.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And a look at the stats for him.
Second personal foul.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for San Antonio.
And he knocks down the first one.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Behind, he's checked in for Vassell. Spurs trail by 12. Here's Buckner. He's got 13 to the middle. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen. They have capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage, very impressive.
Primo, he's checked in for Pickett. So he gets them both. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. Buckner. Good. Buckner's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Siakam. Pulls up. And P gets it to go. P's got 37.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Buckner. Barber with a rebound. Barber's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Primo. P. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Here's Buckner. Doesn't go that time.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's P. 43 points last game out. Pass to Jokic. Sends it home from three-point land. Jokic has got 9 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for San Antonio.
And he makes both free throws. Denver leading by 15. Here's Shepard. Pass to Primo. Inside. Here's P. Siakam with the defensive effort.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
And Denver has possession, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Primo. Still no points. Here's P. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Rebounded by Denver. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far. Denver leading by 15. Here's Shepard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
0 wasted.
And so it's Denver looking in total control with this 7.
Spurs 47. The Nuggets 64.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. The Nuggets shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. On the court for the Nuggets, they've got Shepard, and it's Jokic in at center. Rebounded by the Spurs. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Wembanyama, pass to Buckner. Now Siakam. Shoots a fadeaway. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Now Vassell. No made baskets yet. Pass to Wembanyama. Count that one.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
It's good.
23.
And the Nuggets lead by 19.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And a miss there on the triple.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Here's P. He's covered by Siakam. P, no good. Tipped away. Spurs trail by 18. Wembanyama with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Step back and fire. Buckner can't get it to go.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
To the inside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Pass to P. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Jokic. The shot, no good. Wembanyama with some nice D.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Vassell's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on them, too.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
And you look at Shepard. He's just outside the top 10 in Western Conference All-Star voting.
So he's got some ground to make up to be named a starter. But still, the fans are giving him his props.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Vassell with it. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. to the middle. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
P passes to Jokic. Here's P. He's covered by Siakam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
They get it back. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Murray's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Here's P, covered by Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks down the triple. Barber's got 5.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Spurs trail by 15. Here's Buckner. He's got 17. Outside Wembanyama. Siakam, right side. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Nuggets lead by 15.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Vassell against Murray. Pass to Markkanen. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. The Nuggets, number 1.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Shoots from 14. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. To the paint. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Pass to Pete. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Taylor's checked in. Spurs trail by 15. On the wing, Irving. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Basket counts.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Out to the right wing. Outside Murray. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Right side, Irving. Outside, Love. Left side, Wembanyama. Love passes to Irving. Back to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And there's Shepherd. That one's good on the assist by Murray. Shepherd's got 4 points this quarter. Well, the Spurs shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Irving, the pass to Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Irving. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by P. P's Denver leading by 13. To the inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Primo, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Pass to Hodges. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. Now here's Irving. Fires from the line. Here's Hodges. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. And it's good on the lay-in. Hodges has got 6 points.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Pass to P. Here's Taylor. Inside. Here's P. He got it again. Sensational.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out. Love got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Bridges misses. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. They lead by 17. Here's Primo. Rebounded by the Spurs. Love's got 4 rebounds now. Murray against Bridges. Soft touch off the glass. 12 points for him.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Pass to P. Murray up top. He's guarded by Irving. And it's good for 2. P's got 53 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Boeheim. And here is Irving. Here's Boeheim. And Primo pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Boeheim no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Primo's got his first points of the game.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Outside Irving. 1:36 left in the 3rd. They get it back. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Thursday, they head out on the road to face the Mavericks in Dallas. Then on Saturday, the New York Knicks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, it's the 2nd game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
We've got 1:23 left in the 3rd quarter. Three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man. You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
To the wing, right side. Here's Love. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Pass to Taylor. And stolen by Irving. Back come the Spurs in transition. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Denver leading by 15. 36 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And P gets it to go.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
San Antonio has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Irving, the pass to Bridges. It's hauled in by P.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Now here's Irving, guarded closely. from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Denver, feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense.
Antonio, Siakam comes in for Love, and Markkanen subbed in for Irving.
One shot.
And Jokic no good on that one.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
We've got Devin Vassell, Lauri Markkanen out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Buckner in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Vassell against Murray. Vassell passes to Siakam, tries to break his ice. And the layup is up and in.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Down low, stolen by Siakam. To the paint. Oh, nice shot by Buckner. Buckner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to P from the arc. The offensive rebound. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a low down on the blocks.
Vassell against Murray. Vassell can't get it to go. The Nuggets lead by 11. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Fourth personal foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Denver.
And so he hits both. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama scanning the floor. The big man, Wemby for 2.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Pete. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Buckner. Fifth personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Denver. Number 23.
First free throw is good.
Line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. Spurs trail by 13. Buckner passes to Markkanen. Here's Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Goes up again. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Murray passes to P. Shot from 12. Goes back up. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Markkanen. The floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Buckner's got 6 points in the quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
Let's give a big hand to your sensational
Here's Shepard.
dance team.
Pass to P. Inside, Jokic. That shot off. Good D by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. 11-point game. Here's Siakam. Uses the glass on the layup.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Buckner. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Irving, the pass to Wembanyama. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Second team foul.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to P. Here's Barber. It's guarded by Markkanen. Leans from outside. Barber's shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 11. And for the Spurs, they're shooting around 41%. Siakam outside. Rebounded by Denver. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Barber. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
And he drops the first.
Team foul. At the line for the Nuggets.
That one's no good. San Antonio shooting around 53% in the fourth. Murray against Vassell. There's the triple. The shot comes out. Denver leading by 12. Here's Shepherd. To the left wing. Rebounded by the Spurs. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Markkanen taking it in strong. Rejected by Jokic.
What I like about Jokic defensively is what I like about him overall. Great instincts.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Siakam outside. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam. Nails the wide open jumper. Siakam's got 6 here in the quarter. And the Nuggets shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Here's P. Murray against Vassell. Murray passes to Jokic. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
Hey, night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact.
Good on both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
Pass to P. The Nuggets need to get one up. Barber drops in the 3. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Vassell. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And San Antonio making a change here. Love's checked in. Siakam outside. Unloads from 13. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to P. Plenty of space. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Assisted.
Jokic has got 5 assists tonight.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic at getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
Now Irving. Siakam outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Siakam's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
P, no good. Spurs trail by 15. Siakam looking it over. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 11 in the second half.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
To the inside. P passes to Jokic. Up again. Love grabs the miss. For the Spurs, this one not looking good.
2 minutes.
Pass to Markkanen. Vassell outside. Looking to get it going. And the layup is good.
And when Wings take it down low, good things happen.
The Nuggets lead by 11. Here's P. He's covered by Siakam. Here's P. Right wing. From 13. Shepherd. That's good. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Siakam in the post. Misses from short range. Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
Not only racking up points, but also limiting their opponent's scoring. Really impressive win here for the Nuggets.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for P.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
23.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Out to the wing. Here's Shepherd. Out left to the wing. Here's P. Offline. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.